I'm not leaving.
Oh, I'm
You're not getting you take it. What do you take more? No, he's even on the bed that I really like.
I'm not gonna do too far.
You get a queen size bed, I'll go to the next
No, it's not a bad thing. It's nothing wrong with it. But I think what you're starting it's a needed event. I was surprised. It's too big. It's too big.
I'll put it on my phone. You gotta change the button on that. Yeah, because she only speaks Spanish. Boom.
All day?
Okay, yeah. So she's a great communicator. She does one kind of thing. So I got no, I don't. Yeah. But you can
So
be
make sure you say goodbye. Your eyeballs.
We are talking. See ya. Somewhere, is that mine?
Yes, thank you.
Oh my God, it's we're on tape right now.
Alright, hi everybody, we're gonna start. Welcome to our first family, get together. So, welcome to the Gold Brilliant Butterflies and, Green Team, the Gold Brilliant Butterflies. Future national area.
Can you see us? Text one.
You like that, right? Oh, like this? That's not a problem, thank you. So, let me start real quick with some quick reminders and quick things. Or are we gonna do the middle poll now? Okay, don't focus on that. We actually don't even need that, to be honest. I think that's just a big, those little things. Those little things. Thank you. Yes.
Wait.
In the front,
Okay.
middle area. Okay. So a couple of quick reminders, we're gonna go over some dates, so we all know that we have busy lives, yes? So it's important to have your notebooks out, your calendar out, so we know that you guys know what's going on the next few months are very important for Esther and I both.
And by the way, I want to thank Alex and the Dream Team because normally we meet at my home. And so it was great that we could come together here. Alex's team has been meeting here now this year. And every once in a while, we'll, once a quarter, our plan is to meet together. The rest of the time, we'll still continue. We're gonna start meeting at my new home. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yes, that would be super fun and all get together. That would be great.
Party at Esther's.
Yeah, we're gonna do the next.
We may have to bring some extra chairs, but we can do it.
Well, the next time we're gonna get together as one big family, one big future national area is in January and then again in April. So it's every 3 months we get together, everybody together. So, yeah. Okay, so for the Dream Team, our next meeting is November 11th. As you guys know, since July, the meeting was enough. So that's make no plans. And December 9th is a holiday party here with your husband if you have one.
And then for ours, the same thing, ever since we put it out, November the 5th is our next meeting, and then December 16th is our holiday party, and it is here as well. So that we can have a nice, beautiful.
So tell your home bodies, your partners, your boyfriends, husbands. Because normally in the holiday parties, the husbands are also invited. No kids, but the men are invited. You can come stag, that's okay, I'll come stag. It's fine. He's my plus one. November 11th. Always the December 9th. Qué lindo,
Are we doing holidays right here? Oh, you did? Okay, good. That's I know, but have a little. Is that? He's not
Okay, so we want to recognize a few people real quick. So from the Dream Team and Gold Brilliant Butterflies, if you guys earned your bracelet in July, please stand up and just give you a big applause, stand up. Okay. All right, if you earned it in August, please stand up. If you earned it in September, please stand up. If you earned it all 3 months, stay standing. I earned it all 3 months. And my funny team, it was that one, the one. Yes, this one, yeah. Yeah, okay, if you were a Sapphire Star in the first quarter, please stand up. Sapphire Stars, no Sapphire Stars. Well, Kara is one. Oh no, Erica's one.
When?
First
No,
quarter.
no, you were not. You were a ruby or emerald.
The first quarter, the one that just passed. Okay, if you were a Ruby, please stand up. Ruby Stars. I had like 5.
First quarter?
Oh, thank you, very good.
Yeah, one more.
Alright, if you were a Diamond Star, please stand up. If you were an Emerald Star, please stand up. If you were a Pearl, if you have Pearl.
I got my Fitbit, but you know I'm a little technology defunct. I have not working yet. I will. You're gonna help me?
If you guys have a computer, and make sure you can hear us good, make sure not text us, please, okay? Awesome. Okay, so we're going to start with Miss Esther. She, I believe, is going to teach about trunk shows.
Oh, yes. So I know that you're eating. We're gonna step outside for a minute. Before we do though, yes, I have my car key and I have to do something to the car before you go. But let me just tell you what I did. I always, when I first started in Mary Kay, I would make baskets, show them, and kind of have people like order. Oh, take my phone because you have to connect them. But then what I've done after that, and I took a chance. I remember, I think it was my second year, I made like, oh yeah, right here.
Thank you.
It's okay, thank you. It travels sometimes. My phone is like my chalk. When I was in the classroom, I told the kids, okay, where did I leave the chalk? Somebody tell me. I said, what's it over here, Miss Etches? But then I ventured into making like anywhere from 60 to like 80 baskets. I've pulled all-nighters making baskets because I just feel like if I have them, they're gonna sell, so I just sell them. And a trunk show is one of the ways that I've used to sell my baskets. So some ideas are shops. I've gone to beauty salons. This year, I already have appointments to go to car dealership. It just so happens that when I went to pick up the car before this one, the guy that gave me the car was super nice, super cool guy, and he has now made a way so that I can bring my trunk show there, but I had never thought of it. Started getting my nails done. They have all these little rooms, they have all these people, so of course I asked last week when I went, and they're like, yes. So just where you normally go, I've also taken it to the dentist's office, because what I do is I try to work it out so that it's either at the end of the day, I've gone to the tag agency, you know, where you go get your tag.
You just like walk in with the guy?
No, what I do is I talk to somebody in charge first. If it's a place that I go to all the time, like the car dealership just kind of like has evolved. Then when I was getting my nails done, I told the girl, you know, the lady said that I could bring some product. What do you think? What do you think about me bringing stuff? They're like, oh, okay, sure, yeah, bring it, you know. And so then it's coordinating what's a good time. So, but when I went to the auto tag place, I asked for the manager in charge. And then I made that connection, and she said the best time for you to come, Esther, is at the end of the day. So I was there before they closed. Popped, you know, and you'll see more or less how I arrange it. It's not fully done. I still have to work on some pieces tonight because I'm also the trunk chauffeur tomorrow. But it's done. It's just I'm gonna add a few things. Yes.
So, for the trunk show, you obviously have to have people come out.
Correct.
What about if we made like sample baskets and took them in the box inside?
That's a different type of thing, which I'm also going to be talking about today. Okay, now the trunk show is out of your car. Then once you make contact with somebody, the key is finding out what's a good time to go. And now I'm gonna take you outside because I'm sure Vivian is probably has it ready already, so let's go see the trunk. You can bring your phones, because you'll be able to take some pictures to get ideas. Now, let me tell you, I love to put gifts together. So you're gonna see different types of gifts.
You're welcome to the car.
And I'm not done yet.
Hope we don't lose Wi-Fi. I'm gonna stay as close as possible to the studio so we don't lose Wi-Fi. I'm gonna stay here for a second. I don't want to lose connection. I'll get closer, but just so you can see. Where is it? There it is. I will, but I'm afraid I'm gonna lose Wi-Fi. I'll get close. Hold on. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose connection though. Hi. This is our first stop.
I was watching on.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, I'm gonna run over there in case we lose connection. I'm afraid to lose connection. Okay, hold on. Sorry, just waiting to the seats to part a little bit so I can run over there real quick. No, but I'm gonna get closer, but I'm waving them to like move a little bit. No, I'm afraid to lose Wi-Fi. That might be an idea. Once they leave.
These are for your hair, and it's a pack, and then this is also from the dollar. And all I did is take the set, wrap them up.
Okay, I'm gonna walk slowly over there. Hopefully I won't lose connection.
It's a little smaller than this, so I put tape, and then I put this on. For these are
Once they move, you can see better. Can you guys move a little bit? Just a little bit? I'm afraid to lose Wi-Fi on them. Just move a little bit so they can see. The hotspot? You have a hotspot? I don't know, that would disturb the connection though. That's okay. I'll just run over there real quick. Okay, when I run over there, take a screenshot because I may lose connection.
You can start walking and I'll tell you where you lose it because it gives us the strength.
Good, be careful, don't get a. You're right.
And then everything that's a big gift, I put a gift card. It's a $10 gift card and it has my tag on it so that the person can then.
Oh, you are?
Again, if it's something that they like. And I've gotten a lot of sales.
Tell me if you don't lose it.
Now, this is also a great time for those people who have been married for a while.
Move over, everyone, to 1 second.
Some product that maybe you already have had. This is a product I only have, I think it's 3 left. So I just simply put it together. I'll probably give it at a discount, kind of a thing. This is a body cream with a little lip balm. So super easy, but I have 3 left. So if you have anything that maybe you've been in Mary Kay for a while and you haven't moved, it's good to put a little sale on it. And just, and look how simple that is. That cost me nothing. So I can give it at a good price and I'm still making a profit.
So she has holiday
Because
music
this
playing.
comes in a pack
And
of
then she puts the
15
red
of them. And then it
tablecloth.
just so happens that what I did is I matched the colors. Simple, very simple. Just match the colors. That's all you've got to do.
So can you role play real quick? Pretend
Yes.
that you have.
I will. I just wanted to show a couple more things.
Yeah, sell us something.
Pretend that we're your customers.
Me, señor, aquí.
Our little bag can, super easy for those of you who got the towel.
Love the tin can.
So easy to put the towel and the cologne inside.
Where'd
I
you get
think
the
you can
candle?
still buy that.
This is from Michaels, $7.99.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
They have them at Nashville wraps.
So-
$2.
I know, I just wanted to have something to show, and then if I have more people buy, but I sold this really well for Father's Day. I did sell quite a few.
I think they're like $2.99.
How much is that one right there, man? And then look at this, see, this is an old footsie thing that we had, and I happen to have these little ice cream things with their spoon and everything, so just putting it together, finding color matches, you know, making it attractive. And then I had these that I literally have a branch that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I cut them, and then I glue them on there. And
Jamil,
that's
can you
it.
see?
And it's a branch.
Jamil, can you see what's going on, Jamil?
See, these came from a branch of many. Cut it, glue it on there. Super cheap
That's
because
the
it's going to
teacher in
cost you like maybe 10 cents if you calculate all the little branches, you know. And things like
So
that.
if you had the guys come to your trunk, how would
Okay,
you?
So what I do when I go to a place to have a trunk show is I tell them, okay, I'm your personal Santa. And what I brought for you today is I brought my shop to you. Instead of you having to go to a mall, fight for parking, get in lines, I bring what you need to have. So if it's people that you know, you can bring the little wish list and people can write it out and then they can look for it. If not, then I tell them that I have a variety of prices, you know, and I will point out like these are 10, these are 12, you know, and I give them an idea. So you have to know your product. But I tell them what's great is if there's something you like and you want a little bit different, I can make it for you. And if not, you're going to notice that they're very personalized and that all the large gifts come with a complimentary gift card that I'm giving to your customer that's not costing you anything additional. Yet, when they get their gift and they enjoy it, or if they want something different because they know it's such a great product, they can use it later on for a future product. You know, and then I might tell somebody, what are some of the things that you're looking for? You know, and then you try to personalize it. You don't want a huge group of people. You might want even like 4 or 5 people at the time. That's what I did like at the nail salon and things like that. If they could just a small group at a time, and then I would showcase it. But this is what happens to me. When I go to a shopping center with my car like this, people will come to look. And I've had people that have bought that weren't even the place that I was targeting. But they come and look at my trunk and they're like, oh my God, what is this tool? I'm a personal Santa. Come and look at my shop. You might find something that you need. Like I had a husband that bought like the brush, you know, a cleanser. He was just passing by. Found it. He's like, okay, I'm going to take this, this, and this. I'm like, okay, great. You know, so when you pop open the trunk, then you know that other people are going to see it. You'll notice that I have a little sign. You don't have to have that same sign. But you can have something that's Christmas connected. This is battery. Oh, it's battery operated. Tomorrow it's going to be here at Advance.
Eso para tú sabes.
And the
Lo
sign is
clear
gonna hang
tienes
here
aquí.
at
No te
Advance.
preocupes por ello.
But that is battery operated. You don't have to get something with lights. It may just be a little tree, you know, different things that you can decorate with. Obviously, you want music. If you have a CD player and you have a CD that has music, fortunately, my phone in this car, because of the Mary Kay Gifts, is attached to Pandora. So I pick Christmas. And then it just plays ongoing music. And I put it really loud because they can hear it and it's going to attract attention. Just us being here, people are like, what the heck is going on there? Like, as I was setting it up, and now as people walk by, everybody's like, well, what is going on here? You know?
So how would you take orders?
Okay, no, well, you're going to talk to the people first. You do not need a special permit because you're coming to do a trunk show for a specific place that has accepted you to come at their lunchtime, at the end of the day, first thing in the morning. They're inviting you to come and they want to see what you have. So it's not like you're out there saying, okay, everybody come, you know, if somebody happens to walk by and buy something, well, you know, but you're not soliciting. When which is what you can't do. You are not soliciting, you've been invited. Correct. That's why it's booking an appointment. So what do I carry with me? If you can get any little of those clipboards, those are great. But I do take with me plenty of receipts, plenty of pens. You know, again, if I give them the list, I have the little clipboards. I put the wish list. They can fill it out. It depends on if it's somebody that I already know. I've gone there before. If not, it's just showcasing the product, but I'll take receipts with me. I'll take pens. I'll probably just take one catalog because I'm not big on just passing out catalogs to people. And that's just never been my style. But receipts, a good pen, your calculator, if you do ProPay on your phone, if you do the swiper, however it is that you are able to charge them, you need to bring that. That's why we recommend that you do have a ProPay account, because you can charge a credit card on the spot. You know what? And nowadays, when I first started, people would give me checks, but it was mainly at parties. And I've only had 2 checks that have had a problem in my 9 years of
No
marriage.
strangers giving
But
you.
people a lot now will use credit cards, especially for the holiday
Yes.
season, because they've separated the majority of people's funds for their holiday shopping. So they'll be ready for you to swipe it or to key it in. And what you want to do with the products, don't calculate tax. That you have to do before. You have to know if it's going to be 20, 15, 30, 25, and you just give them that flat rate, and that's what you swipe for.
Would you
Okay?
would you sell the basket that's in the trunk, or would you take the money and do half payment and then deliver? But then you're running out of samples, and you won't be able to sell any more of those
Okay, so
samples.
let me tell you something else that I do. You can't look at the front of my car because I did an event today, so I have a tent on the back seat, I have a table, and I have folding chairs. Normally what I do, because you know I told you I make about anywhere from 60 to 80 baskets, I will carry about 3 boxes. Huh? Is that a season? For Christmas. Oh no, I only do that for Christmas. Others like Mother's Day and all that is more, you know, I'll make some things and show it, and I'll take orders and things like that. But for Christmas, I do make quite a few. And then what I do is like I'll have extra sack pans, I'll have extra Mint Bliss. You can see that these I have plenty, you know, kind of a thing. Although sometimes people like these so much and they'll buy like 8 of them.
So you don't sell
for like
the
an
one
office or
there. You
something.
sell the one that you have in your back
I
seat.
do. I sell it, what I have, I'll pull it out and I'll pull it out from the back seat. I always tell them whatever you order, you have to be prepared that it may not have the exact decoration that you see here. If you take it today from my back seat, then you can get it as you see it. But if you order it and somebody else buys from my back seat, it has to be that somebody says, okay, I want this because I want this for my mom, and I separate it with their name and they pay me half. It's just like when you do a corporate account, you're gonna ask for half, always up front, because at least you lose nothing if you never hear from that person again, right? But I will let them know if you are just gonna call me in a week or something like that to see the stuff, just be aware that the decorations could be different, you know, because it's what you can find sometimes. So you can't guarantee that it's gonna look exactly the same. These things like this, yes, but other things are not gonna look exactly the same, like the little ice cream cups and all of that, those are not gonna look exactly the same. But this is a great, easy thing to do. You can put a little sign, if you wanna put little tags, if you wanna separate it by prices, I like to decorate it more like balance. But you can put like a little something that's cute and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes people like to receive things closer to Christmas because they may not want a loved one to see it or anything like that. And in which case they can never deliver it for Christmas. You know, I have had people order because they'll buy 5 or 8 different things for family members and they'd rather just get it all at the same time. Yes. Oh, at the Dollar Tree.
I got them yesterday. They were perfect.
These
They're
are at the
plastic.
Dollar Tree. Totally fabulous. I threw that in there, put this around there, and it's ready to go. How cute is that? Literally took this off, threw them in, and, you know, so these are super cute. These are really great for like co-workers to give co-workers, kids to give their teachers. You know, they're just.
We're gonna talk about that inside. We have all that ready.
For me, because this is gonna be your store, but I do not charge for wrapping. I charge for the product. That's it. I may add $1 or $2 based on tax, but the decoration is on me because I'm still making half of what they're buying. So yeah.
Okay, let's go into, we have a lot
Yes.
to, like, let's go back in.
Pero eso te porque de 11 a 12 viene José acumulando.
I was the one that signed up without her saying we. So she's the one that signed up Mary.
Mary Atkinson is are you serious?
Yeah, but not the right way.
You know what, she used to babysit me, I was just telling my daughter because,
From Lewiston?
yeah, my daughter was going like this and she was making marks on her hand. She's like, no, you babysit. I was like, yeah. And then I Mary used to babysit me. And whenever she would babysit me and I wouldn't do what she wanted, she was like,
Okay, we're back, sorry.
yeah. We have kept in touch.
Sorry about that. I know. I'm good. You don't want to keep the word number.
What is she doing not the right way?
Okay, so now we're gonna discuss baskets. So I need, we moved you up a little bit. So we're gonna do baskets, first, and we're gonna discuss sets and stuff, and my team designed a flyer for us to use, that we can share with you guys as well, we'll have it emailed to you. And we're gonna discuss how you price products, how you wrap products, who you sell baskets to, where to buy, the supplies and all that stuff. So I need to do a live demonstration, I'll move the laptop. And then Karina's gonna talk about pricing, how you profit from it, where to get things, and like how to kind of like put together the baskets in terms of for men, how to sell it and all that fun stuff. So I need to have a piece of paper to pass, okay?
Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. Oh, you can table. You with your kid.
Okay, this is like my favorite time of year to put these baskets together. I'm making it very simple. Now, if you wanna go ballistic and make these a lot more, that's totally up to you. I will be going a more frugal, but I wanted to keep it very, very plain and easy for those that may not be basket savvy, okay? So, yes, okay. This one here I just put really quick
Just
together.
hold for a second.
Alex has given me some ideas on what products to use. I just did facial cloths and eye makeup remover. What's really important is when you go to put products together, you wanna coordinate colors with your product, okay? And with the papers that are going around, there's two things that are on there. One of them is Holiday Gift Baskets 101. You want to decide, what am I gonna sell? What am I gonna move? If you go in 5 million directions, you're gonna be confused and you're not gonna do anything. So whether you're gonna do satin hands, you're gonna do just hand creams, you're gonna do eye makeup removers with facial cloths, you're gonna go gangbusters with that, or you're gonna go for this set that we're gonna talk about in a minute. Decide, write down, what do you want to move? What are you gonna move? If you can't move everything that's in the catalog, guys, it'll drive you crazy. And when they talk about price points, that way you know, all of my baskets are gonna be $25 or $30 or whatever, okay? So, first thing is to decide, what are my products? Okay, second thing, where am I gonna get my stuff? I have also a list put together on where to get items based on what I have here. Mostly it's coming from a company called Nashville Wrap. Some of us on the Dream Team, we already talked about that. You can look at the catalog online. You don't have to have a physical book. You're more than welcome. I brought it to you. You're more than welcome to take a look at it. Basically, as you'll see on the sheets, it has to do with the actual boxes, the benches. A bench is this thing here, okay? And that's pretty much what you get from Nashville Wraps. You decide your color scheme, you get the benches, and we'll talk about whether we're gonna do a group order or not, okay? So, get an idea. Okay, so I'm gonna do the facial cloths and the eye makeup remover. And that's all I put here. And you just put a little ornament. Guess where I got these? It's your friend, okay? Dollar Tree has come a long way, okay? But you can decide whatever little decors you wanna do. I brought other little things that I've gotten at the Dollar Tree. You got salt and paper. And just decorate it up. Again, think of your color scheme, think of your product, and just put it together. You get shred. The best place that I have found to get shred is at Quality Wholesale. They're right over there by the airport. You want the address, I can get it. They give you a big bag for like $6, and you have shred for years. Because you only need a little bit, just as long as you cover the spots. You don't have to go crazy, whatever. Ornaments like Esther was saying, you can get those at the Dollar Tree. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. They come with a big tube and they have like 20 of them in there. And don't go crazy spending a lot of money on expensive decorations. Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, those are your friends, okay? Because you want to keep your price point going. Okay, so glue gun. If you're not glue gun savvy, you can always use glue dots. I don't like dots, but I like guns. But the thing is that I'm gonna do this really quick. So far, so good. I'm not going too fast because I only have like 15 minutes to do all this. Okay.
You're good.
I'm good. Okay, so glue gun is your friend because you don't want things to move once you put it back, once you put it together. So you can always just glue at the bottom of your box like this. Take your product, glue it on there. And in just a few seconds, it ain't going nowhere. Okay? All right, you keep your boxes. If you want to do bling bling, Karina has a bling blinger. She has a whole roll of these. You can do this. You can do ribbon. Okay? You can bling it out if you want, and you just glue dot it. I mean, or glue done it. Follow me? Okay, but I'm not going to go into all of that right now. Keep your boxes. Boxes give height to your product. Can you guys see? Okay. All right. So take your glue gun. You can spend hours doing this, and I have. I've gone to Alex's house and spent days doing baskets.
My house is all full of glitter.
It is. Listen, like I was telling Vivian, if you go to the hospital, you will have glitter in your lungs, up your nose. It's not good. When I did it over at Mercy Iglesias' house, her husband said, "Never again." We did glitter reindeers and we were everywhere. We did martini glasses. It was crazy. So he goes, "No. So you see glitter for like the rest of the year?"
Can I interject just a little something? I will tell you, I live with a very neat mother. And so I always, whatever I'm gonna put, I will open it, go like this, I look like this, and there's glitter on my finger, I do not buy it. But that's just me. It all depends on what your style is.
Whatever
Well, mom was very, so I was so, okay.
So anyway, make sure that you label your products, okay? Because once you wrap it, you can't label it anymore. And once they run out, they won't know who to call, okay? So, all right, so I got my stuff glued down. By the way, the glue gun only costs $5. Really? Hobby Lobby or Michael's.
It's cheaper at Walmart.
Whatever.
Glue sticks.
$5, right? Glue sticks, you get a bag, you last for your lifetime, okay? But anyway, I love glue guns. Okay, so you just take your shred. I'm doing this backwards. Thanks, Karina. We have a butt thing going. Anyway. Okay. Really, I like guys, don't worry. What? This is true. Everybody here likes that. We're so much more attractive. Right?
What?
Anyway, I just didn't, forget it. I'll leave it alone.
While you're ahead.
Okay. All you do is you put this here, right? And that's it, right? Okay. Am I lost? Ask anybody if you have any questions, ask. Okay, Z bag. Okay. Two things that I didn't put on that list, scissors. Very important. And curling ribbon. I almost killed Alex one here. He was like, "Where's your curling ribbon?" She goes, "Why do I need it? You have other ribbon." I'll show you in a minute. Behind here, if you wanted to put a catalog, hi Kara. You can put a catalog back here if you want. I don't go through all of that, okay? But you can. This is real easy, just kind of like, let's see how it doesn't move. Okay. So you just kind of center it in the middle of the bag. Okay. And
we'll talk about the sizes and all that after.
curling ribbon.
Oh, that was not good down.
Huh?
Nothing.
That's right, though.
The what?
Nothing.
I'm sorry, I'm focused.
I can't hear you. I get curly ribbon in my mouth.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. You cut the ends off so it gets the air out, okay? Oh, I know.
Love it.
Crazy. Okay, so you just want to kind of like put it in the center, pull it up in the back so you don't have like a sagging.
Yeah, they can see it.
Hi. Then you get the ribbon that has saliva on it.
It'll dry by the time you sell it, don't worry.
They'll never know. We're not gonna touch it anyway because really trying to get this thing apart, you're not gonna untie it.
If you go twice, you can actually kind of let go.
Huh?
If you go around twice with curling ribbon, you can actually kind of let go while you try to grab both ends.
Good luck with that, not with mine. I just lock it in there, baby, so it's not gonna come off.
Get the fingers tight.
Okay, now. Here it is. Packing tape. Do not use Scotch tape. Do not use the tape you buy at the dollar store. No.
Something's wrong with your
Packing, huh?
Something's wrong?
Yes. No, I'm serious. You need something that's sturdy, that isn't gonna come apart. It would be very embarrassing that your customer's gift comes apart. Because that other tape with heat, forget it, everything starts coming apart, okay? Now, what do I do with this packing tape? Okay, so, I'm gonna do it this way. All right, you wanna fold, see the tape, see the fold, right? You take the tape and you put it on the front here. You fold it around like this, and you take it and put it underneath.
Whoa.
To the other side, a little bit slower on the take it around here part.
Okay, so you take the tape, you put it on the front here, and you wrap it around, because it has a fold in there, right? You wrap it around, pull it tight, and it goes underneath.
Whoa.
Cool?
Voila. It's amazing.
Amazing. Now, I haven't lost anybody, right?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Next thing is that you want to do ribbon. Now, you can do a simple ribbon like this. You can do a foo-foo ribbon if you want to do a foo-foo ribbon. I'm going to show you how to do a foo-foo ribbon. So easy. Okay? You see I go like this? All right? And we're going to do this twice. Right? And you cut it off here. Why do I do it twice? Because we are going to go like this. By the way, this is on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever, on how to do a ribbon. Okay? And you go like this. And you do it 6 times. So far, so good?
Yep.
Okay, great. You take your scissors and you just cut a little thingy here. I don't know what that's called. Yeah. Okay. Curling ribbon,
So 2 splits.
2 slits, one on each side.
Okay.
And you're gonna take the ribbon and put it in the middle. Granted, if you wanna do a red ribbon,
I was gonna say,
floats
should
your
it be the
boat.
same color or does it not matter?
Doesn't matter, you could even take a piece of the ribbon,
Is it
That
gonna
you're
show
doing?
at all?
huh?
Is it gonna show?
But,
Not
okay,
if you do it right.
Anything that's wired, using wired.
always
Yes,
use
always.
wired ribbon,
Always.
always.
You have not, forget it. You're done.
And you get fluffy bows.
Yeah.
And smushed ones.
Lobby bows, definitely not bueno.
It might reuse those.
With wired ribbon, you can manipulate your ribbon, okay? If you don't have wired ribbon, it doesn't work.
It looks fluffy.
So you just play with it to make a bow. You follow me? All I did was just put that baby in the middle there. See these 2 little guys right here? Those are gonna hang here from the front. You take this and you tie around here.
And play with it some more.
You play with it. But it's so easy. When I saw this on YouTube, I went, oh my God, I can teach that. Right? And then you just play with it. You follow?
I will follow.
Anyway, does that help? That's like a little foo-foo ribbon. I spent hours doing this. Yes, and I will do this. Just pay me and I'll do it.
Is that community service?
No, nothing's for free. Nothing's for free. But anyway, you get the gist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do like that. Okay. Next. It's really quick on how height works. This is an eye cream. And you're gonna use the box is gonna be your height. So what are we gonna take?
Height.
And you just put a little dot in the middle. Product.
So are you actually gonna sell these boxes?
Yes, she is.
Oh.
Yes, she is. Me and Alex, because they're both of ours. Yes. So far, so good?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You may not have time to finish this one, just kind of do the height thing. That's it.
See? I always get it's
So
in the
bushy.
heart.
Well, we could be here till 11, but you guys can't, so
Okay.
trying to squeeze so much into one meeting is hard.
This is a Mint Bliss. And don't worry, the glue comes off the product.
If the product comes with original wrapping, like the 2-in-1 body wash and shave, the hydrating lotion has like a seal on it. Take the seal off. You don't want to put hot glue
Yes.
on that. That would be not so pretty.
Okay.
Talking about that plastic wrap on the outside of the bottle.
You got your brands in there with the name. You
Huh?
got your brands in there with the name.
And also one thing as well is that you want to make sure you always put, and we'll talk about that with Karina, but you want to make sure you put either a business card or a gift card inside the basket or as a little dangling
Or
thing.
on the back with the
With the extra little
curly
ribbon.
ribbon. You're gonna put the tag back here. I brought some there, so.
Something that I do is I put,
That's so
you see the black flat? I put a page of the catalog.
Right, that's
Like
it,
that.
yeah, that's what I was saying, they can
Oh,
put the
okay.
catalog
Yeah.
there. But anyway, just play with it, just kind of get an idea of what looks good. And if not, just call me. I have no problem, you guys call me, say, what do I do with this product? Okay? Huh? No.
All right,
But
big
anyway.
applause, Riley. Great job. Say hi to everyone online. They love you. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna put you on this table now. All right, so now we're gonna continue with the basket theme. Karina will come up here. We're gonna kind of co-teach a little bit here. So real quick, thank you. I had talked to Esther about having this be also a Bold Brilliant Butterfly thing. So as you guys know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's also Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So obviously we're all big on having it be whatever comes from your heart, but also we know, of course, Esther's story, and we're very committed to having PC Your Heart be an amazing, even more amazing turnout this year, next February. But one of the things you guys can also do is something called chemo care packages. And my team has heard about it already. It's on the website. I trained about it on Tuesday during Tuesday Night Live. But it's really important also that you have this as an option. And I already spoke to Esther. She approved it for her team as well. So you'll all get this email tonight. I'll forward everything to Esther, and she'll forward it to you guys. But there's 2 different flyers that we have, and they both involve having a basket made, but it's not going to be like this. It's going to be literally like a super cute, like a regular gift bag, like from Natural Rounds or from the dollar store, with poofy pink paper, and that's it. You can't even see the product. Okay, your product label's on it, but nothing else. There's no time really invested in the wrapping. Okay, that kind of just comes from you. Okay, so there's 2 ways you can donate. Okay, there's a $25 basket or a $45 basket donation, but each one patients, because legally with Mary Kay's guidelines, especially nowadays, recently they had a huge shift in their legal ease where you cannot profit from charity. It is illegal, and you will be terminated. And then you will get in trouble with the company. People have been completely, top 2 records have been like, goodbye, okay? So really important, if you're gonna do this, you follow the right guidelines, okay? So you cannot profit. How are you gonna profit this holiday season? By doing things the Mary Kay way, having your facials, having your parties. None of this replaces parties and facials. That is the only way to make money and build a team and get a really big chunk of change in your pocket for Christmas. But these baskets are gonna be like the and then some, okay? So these are gonna be your choices. It already says Consola does not make a profit off these sales, okay? And it says what items is being included, and it says includes tax and wrapping, and it says that it includes for 2 patients. So you have to make a goal with your team, make a goal with your director. You know, we have a goal of 125, but after Karina's conversation with me yesterday, I think we're gonna have more like 700, but that's gonna be another conversation. But we really wanna make sure we do as much as we can, and we can collaborate, Dream Team and Bold Brilliant Butterflies, and we literally deliver together. We have to, and do whatever we have to do to make sure the patients get their product, okay? So this is one way as well where you can actually earn your double credit. Okay, it is a more selfish way of saying it, but you're not profiting, but you are buying the product, so you're gonna actually get rewarded in some way. So it's not really a completely unselfish act, but that's just, you know, the way it is, but you're not profiting. Okay, that's really important. Really important. Yeah, no, of course not. Okay, so here come, so you can get it on the camera.
Well, just so you guys know, based on the conversation, I'll just say.
Yeah.
I was connected with one of the coordinators for Relay for Life. So she is working hands-on with a doctor from Baptist, and this doctor is part of the committee, and in her practice, there's 40 oncologists. So there's a lot of patients, so no matter, Dr. Lang. Okay, so she's Robbie, her last name. Robbie is the coordinator for Relay for Life. She's a survivor, and we spoke yesterday for a long time. And she fell in love with these chemo care packages. She said she had never heard of them before, and she was literally, baffled that we're doing this. So she said that she was gonna do everything possible to help us give these care packages. And I said, okay, well, I need to know how many patients. She goes, just go out and get chemo care packages, because if we have to get out of the Baptist umbrella, we can keep going, because it's just Baptist and there's so many hospitals. So don't feel like if you go out there and you put a goal of setting 40, which is really for 80 patients, that we're just gonna have these things, dumped.
Imagine Sylvester.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of chemo
Yeah.
patients out there.
So no matter how many we sell, there's going to be a patient to give them to. It's not like we're just gonna go out and sell and then just pocket the product or do anything like
And
that.
these are things that have to do with, I didn't mention it, the drying of the skin. So it's a collection of what happens to people when they have chemo and their skin gets dry. So these products will help the soothing of the dry skin.
So I'm also working to be able to work with fundraising events, but once I get all that in the works, I will share it, because I am one and I sure as heck cannot do all of them. So when I have the contact, but I will share with both teams.
Including things for PCO Hard, which I kind of mentioned
Yes,
quickly to her.
yes. So I also offered, okay, good.
Okay, so talk about, I'll start with this and then you can talk about the profit and the cost. Okay, so I had my designer make this for me, and she had it on time, thank God, because I was like, oh my God, I need it by Friday. So this is called Mary Kay's Favorite Things. I had done something similar last year, and I already have it done for you. Or not, it's up to you. But I always say don't reinvent the wheel. If you like it and it's something you agree, then why not use it? Unless you want to sit there on Adobe and create it yourself, you're more than welcome. But not income producing activity time, right? After 9 p.m. or before 9 a.m., right? So this is already priced with tax and wrapping. Okay, so a lot of these are going to be including things like socks and mugs, like Esther had in the trunk show. Okay, and like Eileen showed here. And they already have the mindset of the retailer. It's important to think like a retailer this season, okay? If you have not done this already, it's your first time, because you have to think about what is easier for the retailer to buy. You can't think like a consultant. What is a man going to want for his wife or his mom? Well, how are you going to say, to the man, how do you get a man to buy from you? What is your wife worth to you? Kind of questions you want to ask. Okay, who else do you have in your life? Your mom, your sister, your cousin, your girlfriend. Okay, and it's important because they're going to ask you. Also, what can you do? I already have 5 guys in my building asking the same thing. Oh, you do that? Like they had no idea I do that. Oh yeah, I personalize it. Give me your favorite chocolate or favorite color, and I'll personalize it. You do that? And they were super excited. Okay, but you have to give them a price point. A flyer that's front and back, and it has this. Right, they could take it home and fill it out and whatever they want to get. So we did a price point for obviously for coworkers and teachers. Parents that have 5 children, they each have a teacher. That's 5 gifts. Middle school children have 6 or 7 teachers. It's 6 or 7 gifts. So we had to make a $10 one. Okay, there's a $15 one, another $15 one. There's 2 $20 ones, a $35, a $35, a $40, a $55, a $145 for the ultimate spa for the husband that wants to get it for his wife. And these are all the men. They're kind of like separated. For men, 30, 30, and 65. And we even created like little like boyish names, like scent of a man instead of scent of a woman. The beard necessities, not the bear necessities, okay?
We have a lot of time on our hands.
I know, yes. So really, really important. So we also have props. So you'll get this in an email with a PDF, and you'll also get it in a JPEG, so you can also share it like in an email if someone doesn't have PDF or whatever. But this is not to share on Facebook, because again, you're killing somebody else's business if someone that you know shares a Mary Kay consulting. Go, oh, but this girl has this sale. I'm gonna go with her. So this is not for sharing. This is more for private messenger, for email, for flyers, for coworkers, handing it to people, things like that. Okay. So Karina's gonna talk about the pricing, and we're gonna ignore the drilling because we're so focused. We're gonna have Karina talk about the pricing and how we actually created that. Okay. So talk about the pricing and how we came up with that.
Hi everyone, my name is Karina. Okay, so over breakfast on a very boring Sunday, because we had nothing better to do, we got together at my house and we got ideas of what we could do, and we actually packaged some of them our way, and we set up a table and I brought it all here today. So what we did is we calculated the cost, how much tax, and then we rounded up. So some of the packages, I calculated the cost, the total profit, and really the margin from what you would expect to make to what you're really making. Does that make sense? So easy, satin lips, $18. You expect to make $9 in your pocket. So anything after the $9, that would be your wrapping margin, what you have to play with as far as your basket is concerned.
Like props or
Your
cello
props.
bags.
Some of them, we tried to keep the prices really low. So you may not be making as much money on the extra, or you don't have that much wiggle room to play with. But like Esther said, all the wrapping is it's on her pocket. What we did is we rounded up in some cases, came up with good prices. I also asked my boyfriend, who has nothing to know about anything about makeup or skincare and doesn't care to know anything. And once the table was set up, I go, all right, how much would you pay for this, for this, for this? And he basically went, and we were either $5 over or $5 under, and $5 is great. So someone who doesn't know anything would be willing to pay X amount of money for a gift. So we were okay with our ideas.
Okay, so we're gonna give some examples, but we're not gonna read all of them. So as an example,
So an example, mistletoe. This is what we call the mint bliss with the socks. And we just put it in a cello bag and we put a gift card inside. So this one costs, thank you. We're selling it for $15. The cost of the product, what we would pay to Mary Kay, is $6.27. That is half plus tax. The profit is $8.73. The difference between 15 and the cost, which means you still have $3.23 of wiggle room to play with. 'Cause
the socks, the ribbon,
the socks, the
cello bag,
ribbon, because on some you have more.
candy.
Yes,
That's
some-
one of them.
that's one of them. But I'm gonna what? Where'd you get the socks?
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was That's no.
No,
But that's how this one, for example, this one, you have a $3.23 gap. And we thought $15 is good, round numbers.
Yeah, because you don't want to do like 13 or like 14. And it's
or
11
13.50.
The mint bliss is 11 plus tax. You're already at 12 something.
Right.
You know,
Um,
some will have a little bit less of a margin. Some will have more. So you may lose a little bit of margin. Like you may have 30 cents to pack a men's basket, but on some other basket you made $4 extra. So it kind of like evens out.
so for example, we just popped this up together. So this is the new mini eye set. So we decided this one costs 15 alone, but 15 plus tax. So now we're at 17 and change, 18. We didn't like 18. So we said, okay, well, we'll just package it with a mini eye makeup remover and sell it for 20. So for this particular one, you're digging into your profit 19 cents. So you don't have a wiggle room, but you're still making money. Does that make sense?
For 20 cents, I don't think anyone would complain, right?
Right.
Okay, just making sure.
They're great stocking stuffers.
Yes.
Right, and it's cute. We also decided that we would add these for $10 to any basket.
It originally cost 15.
Right.
We said to up any basket, whatever it is, you can upsell and say, okay, with this basket you're paying 35, but for 10 bucks more, we can add in a mini brush set. So now they're paying 45. You don't make the profit on that, but you move product, number one, double credit, number two, and number three, now when they run out of those brushes, they're gonna wanna buy the regular brushes. Or, I love my brushes, do you have any more brushes I can try? Book them for a pen break. Done. And then they get their makeup remover, and now like, okay, I have the big one.
When you do the add-on, it's only the brush set, only the brush
Right.
set. So, so you're gonna sell this for $10. The cost of this alone, I know I did that one, is $8.55. That's
The
cost
consulting cost.
plus tax. So that means that for every time you upsell a basket by adding one of these for $10, you're still making $1.45. That's decent. You're not losing, and you're still making something you may be losing in packaging, because you're just gonna throw this in your basket. You're not gonna have to wrap this as well.
And we also have here, again, you can choose to have different props. These are just for, you have to let them know, we can change the props. If you don't want a wine glass, we'll do a martini glass, but the product has to fit. So the key is that they can use the product the prop after so they can use the wine glass, just wash it in the dishwasher, and it's a perfectly fine wine glass. There's no glue on it, so they can totally use it. You know, and they have the gift card, and it says on the bottom here, each purchase includes a $10 gift card redeemable at their pampering session. And on the other side, for the more expensive side, it says each one includes a $20 gift card. And then it says even here, items also sold separately in case they don't want a basket. You just want one thing. You want to give them an option. So it kind of has everything kind of put together already.
So let me ask you a question. So you would take and make those flyers and you
Print the flyers.
print the flyers out and you would give those when and to where
As soon
and
as
to
possible
what?
to everybody.
Every time you make a sale,
Co-workers,
you
here's-
can throw it in a bag.
Yeah, you make a sale to a customer, you fold this little sucker in there. You know, I put my gift guide in there for you. How many times do you go to any store right now and they throw in a gift guide or something? In the mail, what's that place? Swiss Colony. My sister just loves buying Swiss Colony for their coworkers. Yeah, it is, but I just printed it fast. So Swiss Colony is something that people get and they just order stuff, right? The magazine that comes, it's already coming. It already came in September to my house. So they know people buy things ahead of time. Do not wait till November, because I'm telling you, from my experience last year, I lost out on 4 men buying me for their moms because they actually shopped in October. Some men do get it early, okay? So you have to make sure that you really jump on it and you don't wait.
Okay, so for the men, 2 things. Have you all noticed that everybody wants a beard now? Yes. Okay,
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's a thing.
it's a thing. It's a thing. My boyfriend, if you have listened, he has.
I know, that's that thing.
So,
Nina's boyfriend has it too. It's like crazy.
so now there's such thing as called beard oil. I make it for him, that he buys, and they're expensive. So I make my own beard oil. I am more than willing. The beard oil that I make. You got it?
Tell them what it has
Okay,
inside.
the beard oil consists of a mixture of carrier oils, which would be almond oil, castor oil. All these oils are essential for the skin. If you've paid attention, some men that have beards, their skin gets dry, and they sometimes get the little pieces of skin. So this helps to soothe the dry skin under the beard. If you guys want to buy it somewhere else, that's fine. But we actually did create a package that includes beard oil, just because I know so many people that have beard.
And the cheapest you found online was $10.
$10. I found it for $10 at Target plus tax. So if you find it anywhere else cheaper, great. I sell it for $7. And it comes in a blue little bottle like this, and it doesn't have a label.
No, it's fine.
Okay, well, if you guys want to smell it, it doesn't smell bad. Just don't read the label. That's my disclaimer. Do not read the label. It was an inside joke. Ya te lo vale el label.
Yes. It's a cop thing. They have a name for his garbage.
Yes.
It's included in this the
Smell it,
beard
Mom.
necessities.
And it comes with a dropper. It's not like it's a bottle.
And what do? They just put it in
They
their
just-
beard and
you know
massage it,
You
or?
know how you put on the oil on your hair sometimes? It's
No,
the same. 2
I have
drops,
oily skin,
and
so.
put it on, and that's it.
Ooh, that smells
It
good.
smells good. It smells manly. So they may not all smell the same, because I have that one, and I also have one that smells kind of foresty, but it's essential oils to give the smell, and they don't always smell the same. But I guarantee you, if my boyfriend will wear it, it's fine. What I like to
The ballet. The ballet.
Okay.
She had this great idea and I loved it.
The other thing is, we had packaged this before with a plate. When I showed the plate, I was told, what am I supposed to do with that?
From the last, from the men.
The men, right. So for Father's Day, I did buckets. These buckets, I'm sure you can find them at a dollar store.
Yes.
But Party City also sells them for $1. Every single color. So I brought this also as an option in which you can just put the stuff in here as a cheaper wrapping. So how many men go home and take off their keys and their wallet and their phone and throw it on the beautiful dresser, and now the dresser is all scratched? Okay, that's what men billets are for.
It's constant comments, so I gotta.
They can put them in the bathroom too for their wedding
Right.
rings.
The wedding rings, anything. These are little menvelays, and I actually found them on Amazon for $10.99 plus tax. I don't know how they calculate it. It costs $11. So I figured that I can either add this as an add-on. So basically, the cheaper sets, the ones that are for $30, I said if you want yours wrapped in one of these, it's $10 more. I guarantee you can go on Target, you can go online, you're not gonna find them for $10. They're $20, $30, $40. So what a great gift to give not only a perfume or a shaving cream, but you're also getting a valet that's gonna last. And it's not-
manly.
and it's manly, and it's not just a basket that's gonna get chucked.
You're attached to the blue ones?
I haven't attached this
Okay.
because I
Are they
literally
linked together?
got them yesterday. Oh, actually, this still had glue from before.
Yeah, this one's, it's a play and see, because you don't want to put glue on this material. You may just do glue dots instead.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. The cologne's very heavy, so you may have to put a few extra glue dots.
Yeah.
What about velvet? Velvet.
Velcro.
Velcro.
You could try, but I don't know about this material if it's
I
gonna
don't
stick.
know.
The adhesive.
So I bought 16 of these. So if any of you want, and I brought them with me, so if any of you want to buy one for $11 today to be able to display it and have a prop, I could tell you where I got them online. On Amazon, I'm going to keep ordering more because I've already gotten orders for these. So if you guys want, I can order them, get them shipped to my house, or you guys can go on Amazon and order them yourself.
You do too much already.
That's fine.
That they can order.
Well, if I have to order 1 or 10, it's the same.
Yeah, if
for
you
me.
have Amazon Prime in your team somewhere,
Yes.
someone can be like the leader of the gang. Every 4 people have a
Yeah.
person, Amazon Prime, that person's in charge.
I have
You
one.
send them
Right.
cash app, the money, yeah, done,
Right.
yeah.
So
And this was, and what she was talking about is this Daily Double shave foam and
Hold on.
aftershave gel is $30, but for $10 more, they can add the valet. This one here already includes the valet.
Okay, and then you wrap it in a cello bag.
And you can put this in a cello bag. And the cello bag for the small basket, it fits it fine because these you could just move to the side.
Oh, okay, so the 14 by 25 works.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't wanna use the glue gun, I use a lot of mailing tape, like all my stuff out there is, none of it is glue gun. It's all mailing tape and nothing moves.
So the packing tape you're talking about, yeah.
So these alone, $11, but I put them for 10 because again, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, it's $31. No, give me 30 and I'm good. So the flyer says for $10 more, you can add on the men's valet.
Oh, that's the one that cost $11.
Yes,
Mine is the blue.
the glitter's extra. I'm just kidding. But I mean, you can mix and match. So this alone is 30, with this is 40.
Any woman would buy that for her husband, a father, a brother, a son, a teenager.
Yes, you make nothing from this, but you make off of this.
And that's residual.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Also, I was told that this type of razor makes it look a little cheaper. So you can also maybe, if you want, give the option, say, I can get you a really nice razor, but it's going to cost you. Or if you want to give him a nice razor, you can bring me the razor and I'll package it for you.
Right.
Whatever you want. So this is an extra,
Like a disposable.
a disposable.
The Dollar
razor.
Tree has like a 6-pack for $1.
Right. So if you don't want to put a cheap razor on it, you don't have to. This was just.
Very nice.
Now, a lot of the ones that we created on this flyer, we actually made there, so when we're done, yeah, exactly, the ornaments too.
Looks familiar.
The ornament is not on here, but we couldn't do every single thing, we had to pick and choose, but again, there is, a display there that you can take pictures of, and that way you have them, okay? But all this stuff, you're gonna get email from Esther or I tonight, so you'll have everything. Make sure you print, please do not be cheapy, and please print it in color, it's very different. Use your Office Max discount card, it's pennies for copies. No, this is from my computer at home, but I can't do the math. Yeah, I don't do the math from the Office Max. I mean, I know I do like the most popular sets sometimes. I laminate 8 of them and it costs me like $7. It's like, it's pennies. So make sure you just do them in color put them in your gift bags for when people are ordering product, and pass them out at work, at your school, in the teachers' mailboxes. Like, ask the principal first, but put them in there. I used to do that all the time. Okay? So I think we got everything in terms of this. The paper that Eileen gave you has the dimensions of the bags and all that. She gave examples as to what dimensions go with what kind of product. So if you have a mug, what cello bag do you have to buy? If you have a box bench like this, what cello bag do you have to buy? And they come in bulk. So just gather together with a few people from your team and do an order together, and then that way it can actually arrive you guys with the shipping. Yes? Yes? Okay, good.
Yeah, we're gonna work at creating one in Spanish. Sometime later.
Okay. So any questions for Karina?
Does anybody want a ballet to take home with them? You have one?
And you take plastic.
Do I take plastic? No, because plastic charges me a service charge, and I'm not making any money. Literally, I can show you guys my Amazon receipt. They are $10.99, $8, $9, whatever, to the source.
I know it's one of those in Target and they're a lot more.
I know, that's why. So, I'll see that. And do it cash up.
Yes, I don't do cash out.
I don't know.
Cash App, it's like $2 one of my clients was like, hey, you Cash App, and I was like, oh, it's there. And mine was like this.
I love that flyer.
Do you guys like it, the idea?
Oh.
Yes? Okay, good.
Very nice. But now let me ask you a question. So you would have a sample of each one of those packages, or you're just,
You could, if you
Or-
wanted to, you had the time, you had the product. You don't have to, you can just show the flyer.
and then take orders?
And then take orders, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, 36%. Okay, so just so you know what we're gonna do next, so you have an idea. We're gonna real quickly do the Stop and Shop, because Stop and Shop is a very quick thing. But you're gonna literally just role play how to do it for someone's house and what this means. And then we're gonna very quickly also do a run through of what corporate events looks like and how to do, like, a lot of you guys have lawyer friends, doctors, and that's a huge income base there, okay? And then we'll finish up with a quick like tips on how to team build during the holidays. People give you a lot of objections, and it's like very like annoying. I can't join a business now. It's the holidays. How to kind of get over that? Okay, so we're gonna do it like really like fast speed, so we make sure we end on time.
Ready for
And get you here.
I'm just moving this back a little, it's table behind me, it's all good. All right, so this, you book people just like you would for a class, except you're gonna be super excited because you have all this new product that you want to share with them. And you want them to gather, if they want a couple friends, and now you're gonna go visit her. Everything that I need is in this box. Everything. The only thing that's not in here, and it's on the table, is the tablecloth. But that would be in here as well. So what do? I get to my hostess's house, or to my friend's house, and I just did this for show. But you don't need that. Stop and shop. Stop and shop. You're gonna go, oh girl, I am just so excited to be here today. I have all these fabulous things that I'm going to be sharing with you and the ladies that are coming. We're gonna have such an amazing time. Look, I found my star
Oh, there it is.
It's a side note, we can do that. But anyway, you're gonna be super excited with all these things, and I've got a gift for you. And they're gonna have a great time. We're gonna be doing handshakes today. So as I talk, we're gonna pretend that I'm explaining to my hostess. You don't have to, but that way you understand what a handshake is. So what we're gonna do with the handshake is that we're gonna get your friends, all right, to try the skincare, but they're gonna actually try it on the hand, which is really fabulous. All I'm gonna do with them is that I'm gonna take the opposite of their actual foundation color. So if your friend is a bronze, I'm gonna be putting an ivory on her skin. And if she is an ivory, well, I'm gonna be putting a bronze. Now the great thing here is that we're gonna do it on one hand, and she's gonna get to see what an amazing difference her skin has, and she's going to get to try this product, okay? And she's just gonna absolutely love it. But what I did also is they're gonna do the hand shows, but I brought some of our new product to share with them because, you know, we have the holidays now. And so they're gonna get to sample and look at all this amazing holiday stuff that I'm putting out for them. I know you got some great goodies for them, so it's gonna be like a little girls' time. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love these. These are like highlighters and everything. You're gonna love them because you know people are doing a lot of highlighting and bronzing right now. So we're gonna show them this stuff and they are gonna fall in love. And girl, you're gonna get your gifts. Yes, you are, because I have gifts for you. Just for participating in what I'm doing today, you're gonna get this amazing gift from me that all your friends are gonna see you receive, and you know what? They're gonna wanna host too. You're going to see that. They're just gonna love it. I know that you all don't have this, but this is just a little idea too, because you can put something simple for people to look at.
But it's great because everything that you need literally comes in your box. And all you're gonna do is take out what you have in the box and show it to your hostess as you display everything.
You're done. You have this amazing table to share with her and her friends. She's going to have some goodies. So that is like excellent. And what do you bring with you? Wait, let me tell you what you bring with you. You're gonna do the handshake. You're gonna share with them all of these products. You wanna make sure that when you go to her house, that you have a catalog, that you have plenty of receipts, but you also want to do a quick marketing. What I really thought would be great at the end, because you want to enter them into the Michael Kors raffle, is that you want to share with them a little marketing of why Mary Kay is important to you and how it makes a difference in your life. And this is a great way to do a really quick share of Mary Kay, why it's important to you, and they can actually do the I love your opinion form, and then you can follow up with them. And all I did simply here is I took a folder, I put my why, which is the members of my family. You'll see my family there, my nephews, and all of that. Now, how amazing, own a home with a key. I did this back, it was last Mary Kay year. And then of course, there's that pink Cadillac. And of course, we're the both brilliant butterflies, piece of your heart. So I tell them how this is what my business is based on. It's family, the amazing things that the company gives me, and the fact of how I can give back. And so I just do the key things that are for me. So again, I set up, because everything comes in the box, and then you can put everything back in the box. So one box out, you use it to decorate. I just put really pretty paper on it. Turn it around, put everything back in the box, you're ready to go. And what did you do? You do a handshake, you showcase the new product, you share quickly the marketing, you close your sales, because I have, by the way, when you close your sale, I have the new roll-up bag and I have a roll-up bag ready to share. All right, so you want to have that when you're going to close, the actual sales with them so that they can see that. And so, I mean, it's a nice little complete, cute, compact, and you're gonna tell me, listen, girl, I'm gonna go there and in half an hour, I'm gonna do the handshakes, share this product, do a quick sharing of the business opportunity so I can enter everybody into a Michael Kors raffle, then they can eat and shop. Voila, done.
And you can do it as well in an office setting, like in a quick lunch hour.
Do I not?
And
Sorry.
and also,
I was already gonna show you how I pick it up,
so just to be even more, for those of you who are new, a handshake, you need to make sure you do the actual skincare and then the foundation. Which is the foundation, the opposite color. But before that, you do the skincare. So you have the cleanser, you wash one hand, you do the day solution, you do the moisturizer, and then you do the foundation. On the other hand, it's just foundation with no skincare.
And that's why you do the opposite color shade for them, because that's when you can see the difference
And the
in what it
creases,
does
the
with the wrinkles, creases, lines, and all of that. So they're looking at this hand that's looking not so good, and this one that's like, wow, looking fabulous, and they don't have to take anything off, and it's quick and easy.
You can even do like the peel. Extra.
Practice it at home tonight.
Yeah.
Give yourself a handshake.
Yeah.
It can be your homework.
Yeah. A handshake. Facial, hand.
facial.
Handshake.
I didn't get that word. It says how many.
Was I going too fast?
No. No, you're fine.
But you were saying hand show. Oh.
Hand show. It could be a hand show.
So, I have a question. Would this take the place of like your camper session, like?
It's good for the holidays.
It's good for the holiday. If you don't have if you find, okay, don't spend 3 weeks going, I have no bookings.
No.
If you don't have bookings to book, you go and do this in offices, you work at a clinic. Hello, this is perfect for you. So do it in the
And
break
I will tell
room.
you another great thing from this, if you do this, like towards the end of November, then what is great is that from here, you can actually book color appointments to have for December. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So you can do a minute.
And this counts as a face, because
For
you're
the
doing
holidays,
skincare, it counts as faces.
to book that follow-up,
Yeah.
because it connects to the holidays.
As long as they try the skincare, it counts as a face.
Yes.
The key with that, if you're working to do 30 faces in 30 days, but you don't have parties booked, and you do this, you may have 15 nurses at the nurses station come do the
And
hand show.
play on the
That's
colors
15
as much as possible, because it makes it very appealing.
And the paper is
Yes.
pretty good, what's the feeling? Like, so
The
the
color. You
It
know,
pops.
trying to create a color scheme
And
to match.
And you can shop, this is from here in the studio, but you can shop at the
No, that
Dollar
was
Tree or
mine.
Target. Oh,
We have the same one here.
so, yeah, they have, I'm like, great insect conservation, how does it
I got it at Big Lots
about
about 3 years ago. And it was like $4. Best thing
Best
in
thing
the
ever.
world, because you take it out and
No,
it's
it's
ready to
already
go.
made to have it every single
Yes.
holiday.
It is the best.
So you can just get it at Target, something similar that matches the theme of
Correct.
the color.
And I will have, like, these would be my samples. You notice that these are inside, because that's how they're going to take them. Or I can put, like, I have one with a little sleep mask in the car. But I do have some that they can try, yes.
So you do a little bit of this, you do a little bit of your trunk show, you do
Yes.
a little bit of everything.
What I do is I always picked baskets, because baskets I can sell individually, I can sell out of my trunk. So baskets was just like, and I like making, for me, it's therapeutic. Bless you. And then this is a nice add-on, because it's different from the baskets, but the baskets you can stem. You can start by selling to specific people, and as Christmas has closer, you pop open your trunk. So it's a great way to connect baskets and do it both ways. Early on, as people order, and then whatever you have left over, pop open the trunk and have a trunk show and
It's
sell
just
it.
that they're
So-
all great ideas.
Yeah, they are.
And it's like,
But that's the key. The
Yes.
key is,
Is it okay that I pick it up?
the key is to really have 2 ideas to run with, and that's it. You cannot do all
Did you
of
do
that.
baskets? Yeah, of course you could do all. You could do a show of baskets.
And that would be the products that you're showing at that time?
Correct. See? And look, see, nice and easy, just the outside, because now all my stuff goes back in here for my next Stop and Shop. You get it?
I know, there's no effort. If you want, I know you guys always have the director box or whatever. You're just with the basket.
Yeah, but the only thing that I have here from the director box are those trees. Everything else, the tree, those are all mine.
But do you remember the day you sell and stuff, like you spent X amount of money, like very big, you buy the whole.
Oh, like that, right?
Remember? That was the fire.
No, these come in a set. Yeah. Oh, the bundles.
You gotta just do them a la carte. It takes
You know what?
an extra 2 minutes, yeah.
Yes, I understand now, yes. Unfortunately, I don't know why.
Well, no, because they had one before, like I guess, and it was like $200.
It was easy, just click on a tip, and I gotta add it individually.
Oh,
It just takes an extra 2 minutes.
well, my mom's like a Mary Kay consultant. No, but she doesn't conflict. No. She's good.
Okay, guys, we're gonna continue real quick because we wanna make sure we get everything done.
What
We
I'm
get
saying
on
is
time,
she'll
okay?
understand.
To pick up, I'm gonna start the next process, which you guys have a copy. I left copies on the table. If you need extras, they're up here, okay? Again, you're gonna have something emailed to you as well, including a beautiful executive letter. That one's an example, but that one you can't really write on it because it has like, you can't delete the words because it's just a template. So this is actually gonna have discover what you love, really pretty, all done, and you can edit it in Word. You can change around the name and all that stuff. Okay. So how many of you guys have a dentist you frequent or your kids frequent? Okay, maybe a lawyer. Okay, maybe you have a pediatrician. Maybe you have a gynecologist. Maybe you have a friend that's a secretary at an office, or even maybe like your own personal. Like your mom works at a clinic. Your mom works at a hospital. Okay, or you're a nurse. Okay, so. This is a consumer trend survey that we taught on in one of the camp holidays. 94% of executives polled say no one ever contacted them about their holiday gift giving needs. 94% of people are not tapped into. So when you think, oh, they probably have someone they buy stuff from, negative. 94%. 88% of executives order their company's holiday gifts themselves, and 12% delegate the responsibility. The largest group of executives said they spend between 25 and 50 on employees and 35 to 55 on clients. Perfect example is a realtor. If they're selling 4 houses, they're gonna leave a sign hands with a house key on the new kitchen counter. Welcome to your new home, okay? They have brokers, they have people that work in title. I had a girl 4 years ago that sold $5,000 baskets because she had a bunch of brokers that were guys, and guys like to spend, and they like to one-up each other. So one spent 500, he's like, what did Danny spend? Okay, I'm spending 750. Like, they were literally trying to one-up each other. So you gotta really expand your brain, make a list. When you first started Mary Kay, what do we ask you to do? Make a what? A list of people you know. You're gonna pretend you're all new, and you're gonna make a list now, not of faces, of people you know that have a business, or that you give business to. Because they're gonna help you because you always give them, okay? The IRS allows a deduction of $25, okay, per gift, but most feel this is too low and they spend more anyway. So that's a huge thing, and the letter says that in case they don't know that, okay? Spending is consistent, but they don't believe in skimping on Christmas. A lot of companies give Christmas bonuses, right? A gift card to a steakhouse, a gift card to a Visa gift card, and what you can do, and it says it on the letter, is you can include their bonus check in the basket. So that's really, really good way to really include the holiday bonus check from the company in something that's Mary Kay related, okay? Okay, so a lot of you guys have been in Mary Kay before, so we always say this. The number one thing you gotta do is make sure you make friends with who in the office?
The gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper, and the gatekeeper is the secretary. That one person that is the one manning it all, okay? She feels high and mighty, she's super important, she feels that everyone has to go through her, and that is the most important person. You wanna make friends with her. You call and you say, hi, my name is Eileen Craigle, I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant in the area, and I have an executive gift giving service I want to provide so-and-so, you have the person's name, is he in or is she in? She'll probably say, no, he's not taking appointments right now, but can I take a message? Not a problem, what's your name? And then you mail the letter to him in the mail, and you mail it, and you follow up 2 days later to make sure he got it. And when you come to the actual appointment, you bring the gatekeeper a gift, like a mini satin hands, because now she's all like, oh, how cute. And you tell on the phone, oh my God, thank you, Mary. When I come to meet you, I'm gonna bring you a super cute gift. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to really provide this gift giving service for so-and-so, okay? So when you get there, you dress professional. You can do your beauty coat if you want with pants, super cute heels, or a business attire, not like jeans and a shirt, okay? If you're a guy, a vest, very executive, but not too overdone either, okay? And you want to have natural makeup on, not too floofy, because men are men, and at the end of the day, you don't want to look like the meanie from the Drew Carey show. You want to have it very subdued, you know, very natural, okay? Like you're not trying too hard. Then you literally say, okay, you're gonna give me 10 minutes, because men are quick like that, okay? You cannot talk for too long. You give them the flyer. You tell him, this is what this is what I'm offering. You give it in front and back format. Here you go. You give it to him. He looks at it, and I say, just so you know, in case you didn't know, you do get up to $25 discount, not discount, but IRS deduction per employee or per gift, okay? And you ask them, you say, how many employees do you have here? And he'll probably say, oh, 50. Okay, awesome. Well, how many were you wanting to purchase for gifts, or do you have any holiday bonuses you're giving away, or do you have any CEOs you want to impress? You know, you could tell them, I can also customize and put their favorite liquor. Jack Daniels and whiskey this and Black Label, and, you know, you can tell them, and you do that with the satin hands. You know, all these gifts are going to be mostly satin hands, but when you give him this, he'll be like, oh, I like this one, because it's very, very like subdued, very normal, like a mug with like a cream, okay? But if not, you just tell him, I have satin hands in these 2 flavors. You bring him a sample of the basket already done, and he says, okay, I want 50 of those. They literally will tell you something like that. I want 50 of those, and how many can you do at 100 a pop? I have 2 big bosses in Costa Rica, whatever it is. And at the end of the day, they will buy from you. You take the order form that I just gave, you take the order form, you write it out, you take half payment or full payment, depending on what they want to do, okay? And you say, okay, when would you let me deliver this? Oh, December 12th, perfect, what time? Perfect, okay, boom. Awesome, I will see you December 12th, and we will be there, and you can give me the balance of what you owe me.
And you have to do that now.
Yes, you gotta do that now. The list has to be done like yesterday, okay? Like yesterday for sure, okay? We didn't give a timeline on this camp holiday. September was obtain business names, contact information, address, phone numbers, mail out personalized contact letter on holiday letterhead and envelope. So we're a little bit like 2 weeks behind already on that, okay? Make follow-up phone calls to contact person, schedule a follow-up appointment, close and sign deal, obtain 50% deposit and delivery dates, order holiday products before inventory levels run low or depleted. Okay, for example, he wants specifically peach sand hands and they're gonna be running out already. Order, so you need to get the order now and then get it, done. And then of course you start to assemble and you tell them each basket includes a $10 gift card with your product label on it. Okay, so that way they know how to follow up with you. If a woman's getting a present, Maria wants to find out how to replenish her system. She can't call the boss, hey, would you buy this sticker? Oh, this chick that came to my office like a year ago. I don't know who she is, right? So you got to have your product label or a gift card in there so she can call you, okay? But again, you have to make the list. Teachers, principals, oh my God, principals, they have the PTA, the budget. If the principal is too busy, go to the PTA person. The president is always the one that has the monies. The treasurer, they know what they're gonna get, and they know what they want to buy the teachers, or they want to get the teacher of the year, or whatever it is. They want to get something for them. Go through them as well. Okay, so dentists, lawyers, pediatrician, other doctors, your kids, maybe a special thing they go for speech, whatever. Okay, so that way you have different things, different avenues to get from. Don't just go to one doctor and go, oh, it didn't work. Okay, make sense? Pretty easy, right? Again, you can do baskets, you can do corporate events, you can do stop and shops, you can do holiday makeover and focus on that because we love makeup. You don't have to do all of it. However, there's one thing that everything kind of encompasses, and that's baskets. Because baskets, you can do a stop and shop with baskets. You can do baskets just selling them on the fly. You can put them on your table during your parties, and you can sell them to corporate people. So baskets is almost like the encompassing of everything. But if your basket defunct, don't do baskets. Or pay someone to do it for you. Or gather together as a team and do a buffet. Okay, we're going to start here, work your way that way. Okay, so this person's going to be the one to glue everything down. So put the boxes together. This person will be the one to glue everything down. This person will be the one to put all the shredded paper on the props. Then this table will be the one to do the cellophane bag, and the last one will be the one to do the boat. If that's how you want to do as a team, take one house, do it all together in one day, get as much done as possible in one day, and be done. Have some wine, have some cheese, whatever you want to do. Your baskets will become very, very lovely then, with some wine or something. You never know. Okay. Yes. Okay, so last thing is, Esther, last thing is, a lot of you guys obviously are still booking parties. A lot of you guys have very big goals to get with your Mary Kay business. So it's really important that you have this one, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So this is from Daisha. We can share it if you want. Okay. This is from Daisha. So we're gonna talk about real quick. We're gonna go through real fast and take your notebook out. Just write little notes if you want, because a lot of you guys want to build a team. You want to be in New Orleans with us as DIQs. You want to be on tour for your car. Yes. Okay, so really important, if you're kind of stuck in your business right now, you haven't really added a team member in quite a while, you're like, I don't know what's going on. So now for the holidays, people are wanting to start something new, okay? They're not just focused on holidays, okay? So you wanna make sure you really try to know the reasons why someone wants to join Mary Kay in the holidays, okay? So the first one I'll say, and that's the number two you'll say. So number one is be passionate, okay? Number one, be passionate. You wanna make sure you have passion, excitement, and draw people to you. You can't make things look hard. You make things look, oh girl, I'm doing like 100,000 baskets, I'm so tired. You know, they're not gonna want to join your team. And I don't wanna be tired. I'm tired enough of my job, right? They didn't wanna do that. So how can you show passion and enthusiasm? You read the Mary Kay book. If you have not read the Mary Kay autobiography, you are not a Mary Kay official to me. Because you have to know the company you work for. I never forget, Kara told me when we met for orientation, I told all about my website, and I said to her, and you can also go to my website and go to my story, and you can read all about me and how my Mary Kay business is and my family. She goes, oh, I already read that. I go, oh my God, I never had someone tell me that. She goes, well, of course I would. I have to know who I'm working with. That stuck with me forever, and that was like 4 months ago. And I've never forgotten that. And that's important. You have to know what company, because people ask you, how did Mary Kay get started? Oh, I don't know. She had the marketing first, then she had the product. Did you know that? If you didn't, then you're really behind. Okay. You want to make sure you attend your weekly success meetings. There is no reason why you're like, I get it, Canso. Okay, we're going to relax it. I'm not going to go to my meeting. I'm going to stay home and do baskets instead of go to my meeting. No, that is not an excuse. Okay. Tienen que asistir Las reuniones. There you go, Spanish. Very good. Your conference calls. I have one once a month. I don't know about you. You have one once a month? Twice a month, okay?
Once.
I know. It's a whole new word. I created it.
Once a night before Christmas.
Once.
Yes. And lastly, who is in your circle of influence? I had this conversation with someone last night about having a circle of influence. And if you can't say right now that you have 5 people right now that you can literally have help you build a team, it's really important you do that. Because 5 people can book a party for you if they're your best buddy. You're going crazy trying to find new faces, but you haven't even asked your best friend. Right? And then that best friend, since you make money off of her friend, and now that best friend wants to be on your team. Number 2.
All right, so number 2, super easy. Be
That was
specific.
all number 1?
That was all number 1. But
Be
number 2,
passionate.
number 2 is super easy because it's be specific. You need to decide, what do I want by the end of this month? What do I want in November? What do I want by December? And once you've made the decision of where you want to be, make it realistic for yourself. You should always stretch a little, but don't also pick something that's like, the impossible thing that you're going to then feel horrible because you didn't get to it, right? However, decide what you want. Once you know what it is that you want by the end of this month, then the key is thinking, okay, this is what I want. Let's just say, because we're talking here about team building, let's just say that right now you have no team members and you want to be a red jacket by the end of the month. Team members. You usually recruit 1 in 10. So if you recruit 1 in 10, you need to at least see 30 faces. And I will tell you what is going to increase your numbers, make your numbers stronger. Share who you're talking to and who you're targeting with your director so that your director can then have follow-up. ¿Qué es lo que hay que hacer para reclutar? La segunda cosa es decidir lo que quieres y para qué fecha. Después que decidas lo que tú quieres, lo que quieres terminar este mes, lo que quieres hacer en noviembre, lo que quieres hacer en diciembre, pues entonces lo que hay que decir es qué actividad tengo que hacer para llegar a esa meta. Activity is the key to success. In every job that you have, in any endeavor that you take on, it's all about activity. So what you have to decide is, if my goal is to get from A to C, what activity do I need to have to get there? If your goal is to get from A to B, you're also going to have to see what kind of activity you need to have.
And work back.
It's not what your goal is, because your goal is chosen by you. What it is, it's determining, what do I have to do? What kind of action and activity do I have to do to get to that goal?
Number 3, be prepared to share. Preparation is number 1. If you don't have steps to success brochures like what we needed for Gloria, you need to have them in your inventory by next week. If you don't have copies of agreements, you gotta have them. If you don't own an agreement that's blank and you don't have them in a little file folder, so when you go to your parties, you're actually giving agreements out with the marketing flyers, you're already a step behind everybody else. You are a business. It's almost like going to Nordstrom and they don't have bags to put your clothes that you bought in. If you think of it that way, you may think of your business a little bit differently right now. You want to have at all times 50 agreements printed out, 50 I love your opinion forms, your fabulous games. You want to have maybe something, a visual of the cars, okay? You want to have invitations for your meeting. You want to maybe have a copy of Daisha or Ari's love check, or ask your director for a copy of hers, okay? You want to have the marketing flyer, updated marketing flyers with the updated cars. And if they're not laminated, they're in a sheet protector. They're not just like flimsy copies in black and white and they look very fuzzy.
All right, number 4, understanding people. Listen, I was asked once, or I came up once for the Red Jacket Breakfast. And one of the things that has always been very powerful for me is that I tend to love on people. You know, I try to meet people where they're at, based on what they want and what they need. You know, you have to think about it. Alex has a unit. I have a unit. No 2 people are the same. Yet somehow you got to the unit. I will tell you, I'm looking, and I want to say that I have here probably like 5 personals. So what they're all different. But you know how Mary Kay used to always say, and that's not even listed here, but I really think that this is important, understanding people, is that you realize that it's about them and not about you. So that whole concept of, you know, making believe they have that imaginary sign that says, make me feel important. People want to know. It doesn't matter how much you know until they know how much you care. That's all that matters. All is born is letting them know that you care. So whoever you've been talking to, the key is to go back and let them know that you care. If they decide they don't want to do this, that's okay. You go to the next person. But don't create a friction. Let there be peace and love, because I will tell you what happens. That 8 months from now, a year from now, bless you, that person that's not in your unit could turn around, bless you, could turn around and be part of your unit. And be, you know why they do that? Because you loved on them from the start and you accepted them the way they were and where they were at. Muy importante también es entender a la persona. They're laughing because I always translate everything into Spanish.
No, I actually was I got confused. I was
Oh.
like, why is she speaking in Spanish?
Oh,
So-
because I have a beautiful young lady that's a non-English speaker, yes. So, entender a la persona. Mary Kay siempre decía que había que pensar que cada persona tenía un letrero imaginario que decía, hazme sentir importante. No importa nada acerca de ti, todo es acerca de ellos, entenderlos a ellos. Hay veces que la persona no está preparada para entrar a tu equipo el día que tú lo conoces, pero si tú los tratas bien y los quieres donde están, a lo mejor de aquí 8 meses o 1 año, esa persona, porque tú los respetaste, entonces entra a tu equipo. So, you know, but love people where they're at. That's such a key. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do 2 more because we're running out of time. So this one I think is very important. Why to start during the holiday season? That's number 5. Why to start during the holiday season? Okay, you can say today you get to start your business and you get to come at the perfect time because we are now in the holiday season. And the holiday season in Mary Kay is so productive and so effective, and you're gonna make lots of money to have a cash Christmas. You need to make sure you tell people, you need to give them a vision, have them close their eyes and say, tell me, do me a favor, close your eyes. Imagine waking up on January 1st after all the holiday stuff is gone and done, and you have 0 on your credit card. How would that feel? And you have them say what they would feel. And you're like, can you imagine if you could pay for all your kids' toys in cash? Or you can go on that trip to Europe for a week by yourself for Christmas. Wouldn't that be nice to pay and have 0 debt? And you try to give them the vision before so they can then say, let me start my business now so I can go ahead and have that money, okay? So 50% off your product. Why are you gonna spend 100% of your money on the product? Get friends and family at discount. So instead of buying for your mother-in-law and spending $35, you spend $16.50 or $17.50. She doesn't have to know anything, okay? You help friends, family, and coworkers with holiday shopping. You do stop and shops. You get them excited about doing that. When you travel to visit family and friends, do your trip, a portion of your trip can be tax deductible, okay? You can experiment with the New Year look, especially if they are a makeup person, okay? And you can use this to buy your holiday shopping and spend less money for the holiday on your own stuff, okay? And last one, pick one that you like.
Oh, gosh, Alex, I liked 2, but okay, I'll combine them together. Of course you will. How's that? One thing is you must spray yourself with total confidence, whether you have it or not. You must dress the part of what you desire. If you desire to be a leader, then you must dress and behave like a leader. People will eventually start to follow. Mary Kay used to say, fake it till you make it. You know, you have to play that part. The other thing is that you must learn and memorize. And look at this, what I'm saying. Learn and memorize the objections. Well, I don't have the $100. Well, I'm so shy.
So busy.
It's so busy, my goodness, absolutely. So you must look at those objections, and we can give you a document that gives you each of the objections and how to overcome them. We'll give you that. But the key is to know what to say. That is so important. And I'm going to tell you something that works, and Gloria Mayfield Bank still trains on it today. Feel, felt, found. I know how you feel, okay? Same way. But let me tell you what I found. Absolutely, it works. When people tell me they don't have enough time, I said, you know what? I know how you feel. Because when I started Mary Kay Business, I had 3 other jobs. And along came Mary Kay.
So I felt completely frustrated. I thought, how am I going to do this? But what I found is that through the training I was given and how I could take my business wherever I am. And I still do the same thing till this day. Wherever I go, I take my business. Because of that training, the fact that I was so busy, I was able to do it and be successful. So, you got to have that answer. You got to have the comeback. Bam! Yes! I got it! Drop the book.
All right, thank you guys so much. Go take pictures. Karina has to leave like 45 minutes ago, so take pictures of the baskets, like the fact that you ever take any picture you like. We love you. We love you guys.
Bye, girls.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye. We love you. No, we're not. No, we're not.